All right, guys, let's talk about the best business in the trucking industry, which is passive income.
Yep. The good market, bad market. Everybody has the idea. Buy a truck, put a driver in, get the check in the mail.
Right. The bad news about it, it's not always going to work. And as a matter of fact, in a lot of cases, it actually would not. So as you see the truck behind us, that truck has served as a background for a lot of our videos for the last, I don't know, probably close to 6 months already.
Yeah, for sure.
And the problem is this: the individual that owns this truck is supposed to come by today to pick it up. The problem is no driver. And if you're buying a truck to become this passive income owner, not the operator, especially some of you that don't even have no CDL, and you're putting everything in the driver's hands, and that driver is a dude from Facebook or from
Craigslist. Or something crazy.
You're probably not in a very good place, because we actually, in our experience, we have seen family members falling off the boat. So here we go. That's something to consider, because this guy probably had to pay for this truck for all this time just to sit here. Today's the day when we're supposed to pick it up. I don't even think we can start that thing because it's been sitting here for so long.
Yeah, for sure. But guys, also, this is not to discourage anybody out there. We're just putting out the rules of the facts about this business and the facts about what it takes for something like this to be successful.
Absolutely. I agree. I think it's not about to say don't do this. What we're communicating here is buying a truck is the easiest part of the equation.
Yep. So finding that driver is going to be the difficult piece. So some of you might go into business with an established person and there's some kind of partnership that exists there. But if you have the driver locked down and a plan, then maybe, but you have to still know the risk that if that person walks away, what will you do? That's the agenda. That's what's at hand.
Absolutely. I think that's the riskiest part. We had some family members failing each other really badly. We had an owner operator who had some sort of predicament with a driver that we known like for years and years. We had like 27 years of Christmas parties together until we went into the business deal.
And then that's it for Christmas.
And the next Christmas, that seat was empty. So that's something that you need to consider. Remember, driver is number one priority. You really have to consider what would you do if that driver that you have lined up for that truck is no longer willing to participate in that business. Then you have another problem. But just to go having like one option available, it's pretty risky, because drivers these days are pretty picky. The industry is actually being ran by drivers, I believe. And if you're a driver that get what you want, good for you. But we're talking here about owner-operators or owners, not the operators.
Right.
That thing is actually pretty risky, because now you're handing this unit that costs a lot of money, and all your faith is into the driver that had you at hello.
Yeah, so we talk about that versatility because, I mean, nobody is immune from it, right? It's when people don't do what they said they were going to do that becomes a problem. So I'll just put Mike's experience out there. I know he's mentioned in the past where he's had to go recover one of his trucks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if he didn't have that license, how would you have gotten that truck back?
Absolutely.
It would have been a financial disaster for you. You lost money no matter what.
No, yeah.
But it would have been that much more.
So I think even if you want to be this passive income owner, not the operator, you still probably want to have a CDL, because I actually have a few friends that are running like small companies without having CDL, and even though we have more trucks, so we can always recover with another truck, another driver, and so on, them not having a CDL is somewhat a problem, because we cannot just say, you know what, I'll go there and I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a time, I guess, that you can outgrow that at some point, but it's until you get to that point. You actually can't get there and fast forward.
Yes, but that's also like being done like mostly like if somebody is starting their own company and own everything, and now we have multiple units, that's easier. But if you are the investor, yes, the passive income seeker, you may want to have a CDL too. I would actually suggest before you even start, get yourself a CDL. get in a truck, drive for somebody for a few months or so, to at least get a taste, to at least be able to jump in that truck and go out there and deliver a load in case of necessary, and so on, so you don't have to be stuck here for 6 months or whatnot. No driver, no options, probably pretty large payment, and still pretty big expenses even for a sitting truck.
Yeah, because as that investment owner is exactly that. As you're handling your investment, if it goes sour, you want to minimize losses, and you want to be prepared and have the tools to be able to make those decisions and do that adequately. So,
absolutely. And at the end of the day, there is no such thing as safe business. Any business that you do, it carries a risk, and but if you do well, it's rewarding, very rewarding. So that's a calculation that you personally have to make. We're only here to tell you that buying a truck is the least that you need to worry about. That is the least of your problems. What you really need to do is get a CDL, figure out the driver situation, and go from there.
All right, guys, any questions, any comments, please give us a call, 863-342-5171. Hope that this information helped you out a little bit, especially for those who are on the fence trying to make a decision.
Absolutely. And if you are an owner-operator looking for the best company in Florida, give us a call, 863-342-5171. Top of the line, everything. Anything you want is here. Brand new trailers, top dispatchers. I've read a few comments about us having some weak dispatchers. That may or may not be true, but at least it's not true right now.
There we go, guys. So 863-342-5171.
Yeah, top of the level dispatchers. Take care, guys.
Let's go.